So welcome to the second video on this journey to discover how to reconnect with a sense of self-love. And this topic will be on self-worth and how to value yourself and how to treat yourself like you are valuable. Because frankly, how can you do what's best for you if you don't believe that you're worth it? I like that question. How can you do what's best for you if you don't believe that you're worth it? This video will really provide a strong foundation to work on when it comes to your actual ability to express love towards yourself by connecting with the idea of what value is to you and how you can then apply that. So we will start by looking at the idea of value itself, moving on to the idea of what is valuable and how we can treat something valuable, and from then coming back to the self, working out what possibilities there are for you to treat yourself like you're valuable and to connect with the desire to do so through the meditation at the end. What is value? Now I could just get a textbook definition and read it to you, but I don't like to work that way. I like to work with what things mean to you. So what I'd like to do is invite you to just take a moment to listen to a few words that I'm going to say. Some words that I think of when I think about value. And just allow yourself to feel your response to them, to see which words resonate, which words don't so much. And you may choose to have your eyes shut for this so that you can really feel your response to the words. What is value? Or what is valuable? Precious. Protection. Honoring. Financial importance. Nourishing. Worthwhile. Meaningful. Connected. Contributing. Enough. And just allow yourself to take a minute to maybe pause the video and see which words really stuck out for you, or maybe which words you would like to add that I didn't share. Moving on then, if we have something that we consider has value, we treat it in a way that shows we think it is valuable. Simple. And for this next bit, what I'd like you to do is to consider something that you would class as valuable. It may be simpler, something materialistic to start with, perhaps your car, perhaps your house, Maybe you have a favorite pair of shoes that you really think are valuable, so you treat them in a particular way. And just bring to mind whatever it is that you treat as valuable. And just notice what it is that you do. How do you treat this valuable object differently to an object that you consider to not be valuable? And when you think about this object, how do you feel in relation to seeing a less valuable object? Do you think differently when you see your favorite pair of shoes compared to your running shoes? Just notice the difference there. How does it feel when something is important to you? So what you give value to becomes valuable, and that becomes important. It has a priority in your life in some way. May not be number one priority, but the way that you view it, that label that you've given it, even if there wasn't a label there before, does have an impact on how you interact with it. And the reason for me saying this is because if you haven't labeled yourself as valuable, it can be more difficult to treat yourself as if you were. Can you say that you are valuable? Can you view yourself in a way that you view something else that is valuable? Can you make those subtle changes to the way that you treat yourself? It takes willingness, not forcing, just to be willing. And the fact that you are here, to me, that shows that there is a little yes inside you somewhere, saying, yes, I am willing to acknowledge my own value. One of the barriers to seeing our own value and to viewing ourselves as valuable. Value and being valuable is taught to us as conditional. You are valuable if you do something, if you achieve something, if you are a certain way. We are told that there are so many different ways for us to be, so many things for us to do that will give us worth. But we're not told that we, as we are, is enough. It's starting to happen, and that's exciting. So I invite you to allow that to be a glimmer of hope that people do appreciate you as you are. People do know that you are enough, even if they don't say it. You may not believe that now, and that's okay. But I sincerely hope that one day you do. And I'd really like to support you with this. So just before we go into the meditation, I'm going to feed back the questions that we've covered, maybe add a little bit more. And then if you choose to explore them by yourself, you're very welcome to. And you're obviously welcome to share them with me as well. If you get any insights, it's always lovely to hear. So a few questions to consider. What is value? What is self-worth? How do you treat something that you consider valuable? How can you treat yourself like something that is valuable? What does it give you to treat yourself like something that is valuable? And for the last two questions, I encourage you to write down at least 3 different things. So some motivation and some actions that you can start practicing, however small they are. Typical things like having a bath, maybe sitting down for just 10 minutes and doing absolutely nothing, listening to the meditations, whatever feels right for you. So now we're going to go into the meditation section with a focus on valuing yourself and self-worth. So I invite you to find somewhere comfortable. To see if you can allow your body to sink down. You may find it supportive to shut your eyes. To bring your awareness to the breathing. And just know that for this time, there is nothing to do, nothing to do wrong, nothing to do right. However you experience this is perfect. I invite you to join me with the body scan. We'll be taking our awareness from our head down to our feet. Just allowing our breathing to support us in this. By continuing to breathe deeply. with as much relaxation as possible. I invite you to begin at the head, just bringing the awareness down across the face, down to the jaw, around the back of the head, and down the neck, moving over the shoulders, down the arms, moving the awareness down the chest towards the stomach, moving down the back, towards the hips, and down the legs, to the knees, and down towards the ankles, the soles of the feet. When you get to the feet, pause a minute, slowly bring your awareness back up the body. Can you sense a part of your body that feels more relaxed? I invite you to rest your awareness on this part of your body. Just notice how it feels. Maybe it changes. Maybe there's more relaxation. Maybe an expansion. You're welcome to rest your attention here. Just sense if there's a part of your body where you feel a yes to your own value, or a yes to your sense of self-worth, where in your body says, I know I am enough. And if you can't sense anywhere, that's okay. You're welcome to rest your attention in the part of your body that felt most relaxed. If you can, sense a part of your body that feels connected to your sense of self-worth, and invite you to rest your awareness there. Just notice what happens. Simply observing. Observing a part of your body. Knowing that you are enough. Your experience right now. Who you are. What you're doing. Everything about you is enough. And you know this. You know you are worthy. There may be a part of you that doesn't believe this, but that's okay. Can you allow this? Just for now. Can you include the no? Can you include the yes? Part of you that knows you are enough. And if you're still in contact with the part of you that says yes to your own self-worth, I invite you to rest your attention there again. How much of this feeling of self-worth can you allow? And from this place that knows you are enough, that you are worth loving, just notice if you become aware of any inspiration. How can you love yourself even more than you do right now? How can this part that values you be nourished? And I invite you to connect with the intention to nurture this part. To nurture the part of you that knows you are worth the best. The part of you that says yes, I can take the time for me. I deserve the best that life has to offer. I deserve to have good experiences. I deserve to feel fulfilled. I invite you to stay in gentle contact with this part of you as you begin to bring your awareness back to the physical body. In your own time, becoming aware of the room that you're in, slowly starting to move. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for giving yourself the time and space that you deserve.